Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, university students, first year, undergraduate, and graduated students. My name is Fatimah Alhaddad, a professional psychologist from Monash University, and today I am here to discuss with all of you about health and especially stress that most students face and struggle with during their daily university life. You, as university students, represent a unique population, and we, as professional psychologists, have to understand what factors would have an influence on university students in terms of their performance and marks. And correspondingly, what are the factors that have most influence on them? I will discuss with you also the best strategies to cope with stress. First of all, what is health and how it's been defined? The World Health Organization in 2011 defined health as it is the adaptation and self-management that are important qualities. But a current definition should include health being is a human right that is protected by certain rights and as a resource for life that is affected by social, political, economic, and environmental factors. Moreover, public health has always worked on the evidence that changes to these types of environment result in greater health improvements than any individual action. Most of you, of course, have experienced life changes, pressure, and also conflicts during your university life. And all of these cause stress to you. Madzi in 2015 reported that stress is a general response of the body to a threatening situation. There are several main causes of stress that we will be focusing on today, and I will also recommend ways in order to reduce stress and strategies to protect students' mental and physical health. Masdi in 2015 stated that unplanned pregnancy, family problems, school problems, and health problems are possible causes of stress. He also reported that students are forced to do a number of activities such as going to nightclub, which they end up going because they want to be accepted by their friends. The effect of stress on university students. There has been a significant amount of research exploring the rate and the nature of stress on students. Smith and Woods in 2012 illustrated that stress could lead to illness that are generated by depression, anxiety, and stress. And in 2018 reported that long-lasting stress can result in negative long-term health consequences by negatively influencing on students' physiological processes, such as regulation of cardiovascular, pulmonary, and immune systems. Greater levels of perceived stress are associated with negative health behaviors, such as eating of higher fat diets, reduced physical activity, and increased smoking and alcohol consumption. As a result, higher levels of observed stress contributes in increasing risk of depression and anxiety. Coping. According to contemporary educational psychology in 2017, coping means that the activities and beliefs which people practice to face a situation that is observed as threatening or stressful. Coping is one of the more proximal processes that predicts physiological and behavioral responses to stress. How to cope with stress. Hundreds of coping strategies can be identified to cope with stress. Today, we will be focusing on just two strategies. Correlational studies from contemporary educational psychology in 2017 have revealed that engagement oriented coping strategies are linked to positive effect on emotional and mental regulation. Engagement oriented coping has also been connected with objective measures of achievement. The study have shown that students achieve higher GPA following the strategy of engagement-oriented coping. Furthermore, engagement-oriented coping has also been associated with subjective measures such as a higher levels of performance satisfaction. More lately, engagement-oriented coping, but not disengagement-oriented coping, has been related to higher achievement after one university semester. Similarly, this engagement-oriented coping has been related to negative outcomes such as increased burnout and lower levels of subjective well-being. Have you heard about the benefits of chewing gum? Chewing gum is frequently chewed to decrease stress. A study that have been done on 8,930 university students showed that 41% stated that they chewed gum while revising in order to reduce stress. Chewing gum could be beneficial and have a positive effect on low to mild stress. Furthermore, it would be better for the individual's general health compared to other activities, especially negative health behaviors, which they may involve in when they become stressed, anxious, and depressed, such as smoking, drugs, excessive drinking, and eating. An experiment has been done to examine the effect of chewing gum on students' feelings of perceived stress and the amount of academic work done. The positive effect of chewing gum on stress has been suggested since the late 1930s, when the relaxing effects of chewing approved. Smith and Woods in 2012 reported that chewing produced a 10% decrease in muscular tension observed as restlessness and feelings of strain, perhaps better thought of nowadays as psychological stress. Chewing relieves stress through reducing excessive muscular tension and energy via musculatory movements. To sum up, decreasing student stress could be beneficial for their psychological well-being, energy levels, and academic performance. Smith and Woods, 2012. Addressing stress among the university students is an important aspect of promoting psychological and physical health. And we can say most people can adapt to stress as long as they can see a light at the end of the tunnel. And thank you very much for your listening.